So I have a radical idea. What if those of us with the most life challenges chose a life more challenging because we are more spiritually advanced? What if those who have an easy life, lots of money, no problems in relationships, no problems with success, no health problems, what if they're not as spiritually advanced as some of the more challenged people are? It's really an interesting food for thought because, for one, it challenges the idea that struggles are a negative thing. What if they're not? What if they are a ring up the spiritual ladder? What if they were put in place to help us advance? It really puts struggles in a new light. It really makes you think, wow, look at all the boxes I can check when I go to the other side. Struggled with money, check. Struggled with career, check. Struggled with health over the years, check. Struggled with love, check. Oh my gosh, I must be really advanced. And if you're watching this, perhaps you are too. I just want to think about what is really possible if we start to think outside the box. And I'm challenging myself to view pain and struggle a little bit differently. And I'm challenging anyone who's watching this. What if your struggles really defined your strength, really defined your character, really defined how strong and empowered you are as a soul? And I don't know what you believe, but I believe the soul never dies. And I don't quite understand why I believe that. It's just something that's so embedded in my psyche that I just know it to be true. I knew it when my mother died, that death was just a human experience. And after she passed, the body that was laying there was not her. And it was just so clear to me that death is just a doorway. And not that I want to go through this doorway anytime soon, because I don't. But it does give you some peace of mind if you are struggling. Like, maybe I chose this crazy path, this wonky path, this convoluted path. And maybe I'm pretty good at this thing, overcoming challenges. And maybe you are too. And so maybe when you go to sleep tonight, instead of thinking about all the challenges you've still got to face, all the mountains you still have to climb, maybe think about the ones you've already climbed. And just give yourself a pat on the back, like, good Lord, girl, you have got this under control. And look how spiritually evolved you are, honey. Overcoming all this stuff and still having the faith to keep going, and still having the faith to start a YouTube channel over 60, when probably no one's going to watch this. But you know what? I don't care, because I know I'm here for a reason, and I'm worthy, and I deserve to be heard. And I'm just going to believe that. And let's end it at that. And next time, we'll talk about another spiritually hot topic.